Hi, my name is Maya. What's yours? Nice. I bet you like your name. Today I'm going to tell you a story about a curious young boy named Jack and the scary, mean giant he meets in a most unusual way. Are you ready? Super. Let's begin. Once upon a time, there was a widow living with her young son, Jack, in a farmhouse outside of London. They were very poor. They earned their money by selling the milk from their cow, Milky White. One morning, Jack started to milk the cow, but no milk came out. He went to bed hungry that night because they did not have any money to buy food. The next morning, the same thing happened. Milky White was no longer making milk. "Mother," Jack said, bringing the dry bucket into the house, "what are we going to do?" "We have no choice," his mother said sadly. "You will have to take Milky White into town and sell her for the best price you can get." So Jack tied a rope around the cow's neck and led her away from home. "That's a fine cow you have there," a man standing by the side of the road said. "I'm taking her to the market to sell her," Jack explained. "I would like to buy her," the man said. "I can give you 10 magic beans." "Magic beans!" Jack exclaimed. "What makes them so magic?" "It's a secret," said the man. "But if you take them home and plant them, magical things will happen, and all your troubles will be over." Wanting desperately to find out what magic would occur, Jack was tempted to trade Milky White for the beans. Then he remembered his mother's words. "Sell her for the best price you can get." Apologizing to the man, Jack turned down his offer. "But you won't get a better deal at the market," the man told him. Then he waved the magic beans in front of Jack's face. Unable to resist, Jack snatched the beans out of the man's hand. He had to know what magic would occur. "You did what?" his mother gasped, burying her head in her hands and weeping. "But mother," Jack tried to explain, "the beans are magic and will bring us luck." "We don't need luck," his mother said as she took the beans and tossed them out the window. Then she sent Jack to bed without any supper. The next morning, a shadow appeared over Jack's bed, blocking the sun. He looked out the window and saw a huge beanstalk. The magic beans sprouted overnight and grew up into the clouds, weaving together to make a sturdy beanstalk. "Mother, look!" Jack shouted, opening the door and running outside. The beans were magic! Then, before his mother could stop him, Jack started climbing up the beanstalk, anxious for a new adventure. When he got to the top, he looked to the right and then to the left. There were trees and flowers. He started walking down a dirt road. Soon he spotted a very tall cottage. Jack knocked on the door, and a kind-looking woman opened it. "Please, may I have some food?" Jack asked, hungry after not having anything to eat for 2 days. "Shoo!" the woman said. "Go away before my husband finds you here." "But I'm so hungry," Jack pleaded. "Please, may I have some bread?" "Quickly then," she insisted. "Come in and have a bite to eat." She led him to a kitchen with the largest chair and table Jack had ever seen.
Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread.
The floor began to shake as the booming voice grew closer. "Oh no," the woman said. "My husband is coming. Hide in here." Jack grabbed his bread and slid into the oven.
What's this?
The giant asked, stomping into the kitchen.
Do I smell a little boy?
"No," his wife answered.
There have been no boys here today. You must be smelling the one left over from yesterday. You remember, the one you ate.
Satisfied with her answer, the giant sat down at the table. As he ate, he started counting the gold coins in his money bags. Jack stayed very quiet and still until he heard the giant start to snore. Quietly crawling out of the oven, Jack grabbed a bag of coins as he ran out of the cottage and back down the beanstalk. "Look, Mother!" he shouted as he ran into the farmhouse. "I told you the magic beans would bring us luck." He poured the gold coins onto the table. His mother was overjoyed. The next day, she told Jack to go up the beanstalk again. This time, he wore a hat and a pair of glasses as a disguise, so the giant's wife would not know who he was. Again, he told her he was hungry, and not recognizing him, she agreed to give him some bread.
Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread.
Again, the floor began to shake as the booming voice grew closer. And again, Jack hid in the oven.
I smell a boy,
the giant roared as he plopped down on the sturdy chair.
No boy here,
his wife said.
Lay a golden egg,
he ordered a hen perched in the corner. Golden eggs, Jack thought. I have to take this magic hen to my mother.
Play me a lullaby,
the giant said. And Jack listened as the most beautiful music filled the room. He peeked out of the oven door and saw a magical golden harp. After the giant fell off to sleep, Jack snuck out of his hiding place and, grabbing the hen and the harp, began to run. The clucking of the hen and the shouts of the harp woke the giant, who started to chase Jack. Jack scurried down the beanstalk, careful not to drop the hen or the harp. Roaring, the giant climbed onto the beanstalk. When Jack was on the ground, he ran into the farmhouse and grabbed an axe. His mother gasped as she saw the giant's legs emerging from the clouds. With 3 strokes of the axe, Jack cut down the beanstalk. The mean giant tumbled to the ground and died. Jack's mother hugged him, relieved he was safely home. The two of them lived comfortably on the money they made at the market, where they sold the golden eggs their new pet hen laid happily, day after day. The magical golden harp, happy to be free from the terrible giant, played beautiful music every day as Jack and his mother feasted on delicious banquets each night.